Yo, what's going on, guys? Um, this is actually like the second attempt of me trying to film this video. I don't really have a plan for today's video topic. I just kind of like got the realization that I'm not putting a lot of content on my YouTube channel, so I just like decided to voice my thoughts, the last video that I posted, if I'm not mistaken, is called The Hero's Journey, which basically like explained like past events that happened in my life, that explain like why I'm like in the situation that I'm like right now. But anyways, man, I don't really have a plan like for today's video, so we're just gonna like roll with it. So basically, man, I've been like watching like some type of videos. I've been watching videos of how to be a little bit more fluent in English, of how to like communicate better. So one of the things that I noticed like from the last time that I did a video like this was that I gained like a little bit of confidence, making like a 23 or 24-minute video by myself, just talking and just like voicing my thoughts. So that made me a little bit like comfortable with myself, knowing that I can speak like for 24 minutes like straight. I'm not saying that it was like good, my English wasn't like that good, I would say, but I still like managed to get my message across, so that's one thing. The other thing that I noticed was that I was like constantly like repeating the same ideas over and over again. So I was just like circling around like the same things, like repeatedly. That's the second thing. Now the third thing that I noticed from that video was that I mean honest, I didn't like the way that the words, like the verbs that I chose like to explain my ideas, because I noticed that I was like repeatedly saying bro and like those things, and I don't know, man, like it really made me so self-aware with my like, after discovering that the way that you present yourself with people and the way that you carry yourself around people is the way that they're gonna like eventually treat you. That made me a little bit more aware on how I communicate, like with videos like this, or like it just made me a little bit more self-aware of the things that I post online, or the things that I like say in front of people. So yeah, that's one thing. But I've been filming for about 4 minutes now, so I'm kind of so I feel like I know what today's topic is gonna be. So today's topic is gonna be do what's in front of you. That's gonna be what we're gonna talk about today. Now, the reason why I came up with this title is because like me personally, I sometimes like get caught up with a lot of things that I need to do, like work assignments, like college homework, work, my projects, YouTube. I've been trying to like put out music more, So I'm like trying to learn like the basics of beat making, you know, like how to write like good song lyrics, you know. But that's when the title of this video like comes along, you know, like do what's in front of you, because even though I have like a lot of things that I want to do, I'm like aware that I need to like put them in priority, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing that my mom used to say to me is that that it's cool that I want to be like this and that, you know, that I want to make music, that I want to like, I don't know, like film movies and film videos, man. But like when she first said this to me, like it kind of made me like a little bit, I don't know, like it sort of like discouraged me. But like over time I understood what she was trying to say. So basically, like when I told her that I wanted to be like all of these things, you know, she basically told me that I needed to focus on what I have in front of me, you know, like what's already going to benefit me if I do it first, you know. So so that will be, you know, working, you know what I'm saying? Like I know that a lot of people have like a lot of ideas about working a 9 to 5, but the way that I see it is that as long as you have like an idea or a plan, or as long as you have like ambition or on where you want to go, like it's okay to work a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Because 9 to 5, what a 9 to 5 will eventually do is that it will fund, or if you give you, you know, money to like have the resources, you know, to like what's it called, to like help yourself, you know, buy groceries, buy, you know, I don't know, like basic hygiene products, like buy things that you need for your day to day, you know what I'm saying? So like I've been like focusing a little bit just a little bit more on like college homework, you know, because I'm like so it's summer right now, right? So I've been taking some classes, you know, so I've been like trying to focus just a little bit more, you know, on like getting those assignments done and like submitted them. You know, I've been working, you know, right now I'm working like part-time. So I've been doing that, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm also like trying to focus or paying more attention to this hobby, you know, to making YouTube videos, because I don't know if I'm pretty sure that it's not just me, but for example, my one thing about like having dreams is that like even though there's like more important things you need to do, you just get like that itch, you know, like you just get that feeling that you need to like fulfill that other part, you know, the part that tells you that you need to like accomplish this goal, or accomplish, you know, like make this beat, you know, write this song, you know, write this, I don't know, like movie script or something, you know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to like balance everything, you know. I've been trying to like balance my work life, my student life, you know, and like my hobby life, because like as of right now, like I'm not making like any profit off of this, you know, because I'm like starting, like I'm new, you know, I'm new in this like in this environment, like this social media stuff, you know, like I'm basically like a ghost right now, you know. So if you look me up, I'm probably not gonna show up, you know, because like as of right now I don't have like a lot of movement, a lot of motion, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we're trying to get there, you know, we're definitely trying to get there. Also, I don't know if it's like a bad idea, like me telling you this stuff, because like I've also heard that like if you like voice your goals out, you know, like that kind of like gives you the like that gives your mind the impression that you've already like accomplished them, because like it creates like a mental stimulation in your head, so that gives you like the idea that you like already accomplished something, which in reality you didn't. But yeah, I mean, you know, like I'm a big believer that, you know, regardless whether that's true or not, I'm a big believer on like keeping my word, you know, or like, you know, at least I try. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, you know, I'm trying to like get stuff out, you know. I've been like also trying to like work on my I don't know, you know, like on myself, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, like I feel like every single one of us has like things that wants to like change about ourselves, you know. So I've been like also trying to do that. I actually just purchased like 3 books. This video is not sponsored by the author of these books, you know. I'm just sharing something with you guys, you know what I'm saying? But I recently just purchased, you know, a couple books, which I'm like waiting to read. Like I'm very excited, you know, to read these books because I've heard like a lot of things about it. It's called like the 4 Agreements, you know. There's like a whole series, you know, about like three of these. The first one is like the 4 Agreements. The other one is called like the Mastery of Love. Ooh, the third one is called the 5th Agreement. You know, I haven't started yet, you know, like reading them. Cause I don't know, you know, I feel like I'm just like waiting for the right time. I know that that's not like a good thing to do, you know, just like wait around for the right time. But I just wanna like read these books once I have like a lot of things cleaned out, you know. Once like you know, like I've posted and like gotten a lot of my things, you know, cleared out. Just so I can like read this book, you know, with a little bit more like peace of mind, I guess you could say. I recently started getting into boxing classes, you know, cause I used to box in the past, not professionally though, you know, like I'm still like a, you know, not professionally, but like, you know, just as a I don't know, like a hobby, you know, just like I used to do it just to like be active, you know, get the blood pumping, you know what I'm saying? But I started like getting back into it, you know. So that's one thing, you know. I mean, you know, going to a gym, you know, trying to eat, trying to have a good diet, you know, because, you know, even though we sometimes like don't want to admit it, but I've noticed that having good habits, it really does help you, you know, like it really does make like a big difference in your life. And I know that this has been said like 1,000 times, you know, you gotta wake up early, you know, at 6 in the morning, you know, brush your teeth, you know, do 100 push-ups, then go for a long run and stuff. But it really hits different like when you really like try it out, you know, like it really does though, you know, because, you know, I've had like experiences where like I've gotten like my homework like submitted on time, you know, I'm like eating good, you know, I had like a good workout, you know, muscles getting pumped, you know. So I'm like, damn, you know, I'm like, life is good. Life is good, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, man. Life is good, man. So, you know, like for example, yesterday I was like watching this one YouTuber and said that, he said that you don't have to believe every single thing he says, but you should like at least try it out, like for yourself, just to see like what works for you and what doesn't. So it's so things really do hit differently when you try it out for yourself, because you kind of like get the, you kind of like get to have the experience to like try it out, and at the end you can always have like your own conclusions, and say nah man, this doesn't work for me, this doesn't, so it's all about that, it's just kind of like figuring stuff out, by trying the things that you want to change, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I mean, I remember that when I was taking like culinary classes, like when I first came here, like to US, I remember that I decided to like sign up for like culinary courses, So one thing that will always like come up like every now and then, cause like we will work on teams, like there will be activities where we had to like work in teams to like make a certain dish or like do a certain task, like make a stock or a cake, like do the layers of the cake, the frosting and stuff. So for example, one thing that would always like come up every now and then, or one statement that would always like come up every now and then, was that slowly but surely, because like I remember that we would always say that when I, or like we, would always say that when we were in the baking class, because baking was like a whole different game compared to like cooking, to like culinary, because in baking like you had to wait for like I don't know, for like the sugar or the water or like the glucose to caramelize or something like that, for it to melt, or for like certain ingredients to melt together. Like you had to wait like for a certain amount of time for that process to be like completed. So there were like times where we were literally just like waiting around for like 15 minutes, for that thing to like get all emulsified and stuff, So one thing that we would say is that slowly but surely, like we're getting motion, we're probably going a little bit slow, but we're eventually gonna get there. So that's one thing that I've been like applying to my life, to my day-to-day life, like in the beginning it doesn't really matter like how slow you go, as long as you're going, as long as you're moving towards something. I feel like you're gonna be fine, sure, you may fail a couple times, man, but that's another thing that I've been trying to like implement into my life, like failures are not necessarily a bad thing, when you know how to like deal with them, like so every single thing that happens, quote unquote, bad in my life, I always try to gain the lessons and like to gain like, or to understand what that situation is trying to teach me, because like we were all born with a blank canvas in our head, like we just learn the things that we know because of trial and error. So that's just how you learn sometimes, so yeah guys, I guess that's all for today. Gotta keep the motion going, man. Alright guys, see you.